Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well and I hope you guys are safe. I'm doing a check-in, basically captain's log, quarantine day 10. This has been an interesting experience, to say the least. I guess I'm just checking in to see what you guys are up to. If you're wondering what I've been up to, I've been finishing up work as well as trying to work out. It is not easy because I am working out in the kitchen, but I am going to respect the shelter in place rule. I understand viral infections and I know how they spread and I know how to do simplistic mathematical equations. But yes, I'm a little, it's strange, I'm a little numb because my grandfather got sick basically 3 days into quarantine, and he has pneumonia. He doesn't have coronavirus, and he's older. He'll be 90, but he's still my grandfather. He's still a human being, and he's still like a very important pillar in my life and my family. So one thing that struck me as I've been, dealing with calling the hospital to check on him, he's having so many issues medically, just naturally, as you get older, your body breaks down. That's, nature. I was really worried that he was going to catch the virus. And I just think anything we can do to stay inside and to help not spread it is so important. I think everybody has the right to live their life the way you want to, as long as you're not hurting other people as well as yourself. Here I am as a granddaughter following the rules, not wanting to hurt other people, not wanting to be a, victim of the coronavirus as well as a carrier. And I'm following the rules. It is of course horrible, not being able to go to work, not being able to have my social life. I'm very active. If you follow my Instagram, I'm a very active person. The numbers aren't looking that great, and Italy really freaked me out. I have a special connection to Italy. I love traveling the world. Italy was there at a very pivotal part of my life. Maybe we'll talk about that in the future. But I remember going there at the darkest time of my life. I'd lost my brother. I think I was 22, and I went to study art there, and that was just such a time to kind of survive that type of bereavement and see that there was so many things to explore. It just kind of like saved my life. So I feel for the Italians, I feel for the Spanish, I feel for the Chinese, I feel for everyone going through this pandemic. It's crazy, but I just think just be nice to each other, be mindful, be respectful of each other. Think about someone else, because the thing that really sucks is when you have a loved one that's immunity is compromised or has other health issues, that's older. It sucks not being able to visit them in the hospital, and it sucks thinking they're going to die alone. And with this pandemic, that has happened. It is happening. Our medical professionals have to figure out who's going to live or die. That's not a dramatic sentence. That's reality, and it's horrible. And that's why I stay inside, so I don't add to the numbers of the pandemic and basically destroy. We don't have the infrastructure to take on. It's like everything's up in the air and there's just too much going on. And this like concentration of illness through this virus is really scary because the hospitals can't handle that type of stress. So if you can, please stay home. If you are, basically the backbone of our economy, I'm talking our grocery store staff, our checkers, our hospital staff. I commend you. I love you. I respect you. The janitors, the maids, cleaning and disinfecting, really saving our lives. I don't view these jobs as below anyone. These jobs are the backbone to our society, the essential businesses that are still functioning because they help our society keep going forward. So I just, my hat's off, and that's why I have my ass inside my apartment, because I don't want to help spread this virus, because it really sucks. And it does suck to, you know, basically worry what's going to happen to my grandfather, and the fact that he's not surrounded by his family. My grandfather has been there, and he's been a great grandfather. If you follow my Instagram, you know I'm a granddaughter that loves her pops, and I know he deserves to have family around him. And I know that people who are, you know, in the hospital fucking terrified, like, I put myself in their shoes and I keep my ass home, because that's the least I can do. I do what I can, stay positive, and to stay home and to help not spread it, because I don't want to die alone, and I definitely don't want anybody else in the universe with loved ones to die alone. Because I remember listening to, I think it was a day before my grandfather was admitted to the ER and then ICU, they, make sure I don't have any snot, because that's really cute. They were talking about on the news how Italy is really, the staff is getting sick, and, you know, they have too many bodies piling up. I mean, that's just the truth when the numbers are out of control. And, you know, I just really feel for my grandfather, and then for, you know, other family members dealing with this and being left behind. Sorry, I'm not trying to do a bummer video, but I just figure, you know, I'm just being honest. Like, this is what I'm going through, but I want to get to know you guys more. So let me know how this pandemic is affecting your life, even if it's not. I know there's certain parts of the world that aren't really dealing with it yet. But yeah, thanks so much for your time, guys. Bye.